How big is the number 2 to the power 256? This question comes up in cryptography, where people might describe a protocol as having 256-bit security, which means an attacker would have to run on the order of 2 to the 256 operations if they wanted to break whatever the protocol is, let's say stealing some information, using only brute force. Let's see if we can get an intuitive feel for the sheer size of this number. So 2 to the 256 is the same as 2 to the 32 multiplied by itself 8 times. And 2 to the 32 is about 4 billion. Still very big, but something we can maybe wrap our minds around. The GPU on your computer can let you run a whole bunch of computations in parallel very quickly, and if you were to specially program a GPU to run, say, a cryptographic hash function over and over, a really good one might be able to do around 1 billion hashes per second. So imagine cramming your computer with extra GPUs so that it can run 4 billion hashes per second. Next, picture 4 billion of these GPU-packed machines. For comparison, even though Google does not at all make their number of servers public, estimates have it somewhere in the single-digit millions. Now, most of those are much less powerful than our imagined GPU-packed machine, so imagine Google replaced all of its millions of servers with our machine. So 4 billion of these machines would mean about 1,000 copies of this souped-up Google, which I'll call a kilogoogle worth of compute power. Earth has about 8 billion people, so imagine giving half the people on the planet their own personal kilogoogle. And then imagine 4 billion copies of this Earth. The Milky Way has something like 100 billion to 400 billion stars. It's not known exactly. So here you might imagine a full 1% of all the stars in our galaxy having a copy of this Earth, where half the people on that Earth have their own personal kilogoogle. Next, imagine 4 billion copies of this galaxy, and we'll call this your gigagalactic supercomputer, running about 2 to the 160 hashes every second. Now suppose you let that run for 4 billion seconds, which is about 126.8 years. 4 billion times that is 507 billion years, or around 37 times the age of the universe. So even if you were to have your GPU-packed kilogoogle per person multiplanetary gigagalactic computer guessing numbers for 37 times the age of the universe, it would have only a 1 in 4 billion chance of running the hash that happens to break a given protocol.